madness is unleashed on Marvel heroes in Darkhold Wasp and Darkhold Black Bolt. The madness of the Darkhold will be unleashed on the Marvel Universe this fall, beginning in Darkhold Alpha number 1. In this highly anticipated mystical saga, 5 heroes Iron Man, Blade, Wasp, Black Bolt, and Spider-Man will be recruited by Scarlet Witch to travel to Thanos' dimension to stop him before he can invade Earth. But in order to survive there, each hero must first rid from the Darkhold and let themselves be driven insane, leading to twisted new versions of themselves. These mind-melting adventures will unfold over a series of exciting character-focused one-shots, including November's Darkhold Wasp and Darkhold Black Bolt. Renowned colorist and writer Jordie Bellaire makes her Marvel Comics writing debut alongside rising star artist Claire Rowe for a story that will make you shrink in fear in Darkhold Wasp. Scarlet Witch chose Janet Van Dyne for her ingenuity and strength. Will she prove to be the linchpin in the coming battle against Thanos, or will she be consumed by darkness? After reading The Darkhold, Wasp's entire life is subject to question, but she has the power to reclaim her story and fight back. Critically acclaimed writer Mark Russell teams up with sensational artist David Cutler to brings you a scream-worthy story that will break an empire in Darkhold Black Bolt. Black Bolt's mighty voice is his greatest gift, and since childhood, it has been his greatest curse. Black Bolt thought he was signing up for a battle befitting a king, but after reading from the Darkhold, he'll discover the true battlefield will be his own mind. As a writer, it's a joy to get to write a character who spends even more time inside their own head than you do, Russell said. So Black Bolt is a writer's dream character, and when I heard which other creators were involved with the series, I was totally on board, like someone who'd unwittingly bought a house in a really great neighborhood. Batman is about to take a break from Gotham and will be stepping away from the city following this fall's Fear State event. DC's November 2021 solicitations for various Batman-related titles hint at Bruce Wayne's departure from Gotham, leaving the protection of the city in the hands of the Bat family while he is away. Series such as Batman, Detective Comics, and Batman Urban Legends all indicate that this absence will be around for a little while. The void left by Bruce Wayne's absence will build to next year's Shadows of the Bat event in Detective Comics. The Fear State event promises to plunge the world of Batman into chaos as Scarecrow and the Magistrate cause Gotham's citizens to grapple with intense terror created by sensationalized media, Scarecrow's attacks, and other factors. This has been building in the series since Infinite Frontier number 0, which saw Arkham Asylum destroyed in a gas attack and explosion. Masked heroes became outlawed in the city, which sought to hunt down vigilantes, Joker worshippers, and other perceived menaces to society. It seems that once the battle with Scarecrow and the Magistrate's peacekeepers is over, Batman will hang up the cape for a while. Batman Fear State Omega number 1 details say that a new day will dawn on the city, one without Batman, but that the city will not be without heroes. Batman Urban Legends number 10 will see Tim Drake going to make peace with Batman before he leaves Gotham, more evidence for Batman leaving the city. This Batman run saw Bruce Wayne's faith in being the Caped Crusader shaken on numerous occasions, from arcs like Batman the War of Jokes and Riddles to Batman City of Bane, where Bruce's father, Thomas Wayne, even fought against his son so that he'd give up the mantle of Batman. Bruce never stopped being Batman after all of that, but this fall readers will finally see a Gotham without a Dark Knight again. Wonder Woman defends humanity from cosmic prosecutors. This November, Wonder Woman will step up and act as Earth's representative in a cosmic trial to decide the fate of humanity. In the upcoming limited series Wonder Woman Evolution, writer Stephanie Phillips and artist Mike Hawthorne will tell a story that is a juxtaposition of grand sci-fi and Diana's core humanity. Wonder Woman Evolutions begins with Diana whisked away by a mysterious godlike group of cosmic entities who act as arbiters of this particular DC universe. Their job is to keep all the various planets and species in check. When one gets a little too far out of line and poses a threat, they intervene, Phillips said. At the moment, they see humanity as posing a potential threat not just to Earth itself, but to the cosmos. The story will explore how they serve to make their decision about humanity and why Diana is the chosen proxy. Wonder Woman, and humanity, will be judged through a series of challenges that tax her both physically and mentally, along with a final trial. While best known for her work on the ongoing Harley Quinn series, Wonder Woman Evolution is actually Stephanie Phillips' second Wonder Woman tale after a short in the recent sensational Wonder Woman anthology. I see writing these characters as a responsibility and a privilege. I have a responsibility to the characters that I love deeply and grew up reading to do right by them, and it's such an honor to be trusted with their stories, says the writer. Doctor Strange has a dying request for Spider-Man. Doctor Strange will be dying this fall, though as we've recently learned, he's been preparing for this possibility, including making one last request of Spider-Man. As part of the Sorcerer Supreme's last will and testament, he has asked Marvel's premier wall crawler to become New York City's resident magical protector, but there's one small problem. Peter Parker will be incapacitated this fall, with Ben Reilly once again assuming the role of Spider-Man. Although Strange and Reilly worked together briefly during the recent Damnation event, their relationship is far removed from what Stephen and Peter's is. But Reilly will attempt to step up in the November special, Death of Doctor Strange Spider-Man #1. Doctor Strange is dead. However, his obligations live on. All across New York City, there exist magical threats that Doctor Strange attended to, and with him gone, that duty now falls to Spider-Man, McKay said. But the Spider-Man that is currently available is not the Spider-Man that Strange had been counting on, and now Ben Reilly races against time to keep New York's weirdness under control and prove that he's worthy of the title. Reilly will have a little help as New York's new magical protector, but it ain't Wong, it's Black Cat, one of the first people that learned Reilly had assumed the Spider-Man role back in the 90s Clone Saga. And true to Felicia's nature, she's not really here to help, as McKay said, she wants to be there to see it when he crashes and burns.